Hi guys, how are you? How are we? How is your weekend? How was your weekend? What are you doing this weekend? Let's go, let's start this video. So today I am just going to do a really quick, hopefully quite interesting video for you guys. It is 5 books that I think every entrepreneur, budding entrepreneur, teenager, adult, anyone that's sort of interested in business and that sort of thing should read. Now they're not going to be all about business that. These are just 5 books that I really enjoyed and kind of got motivated by. Again, so no particular order. My first book, I'll put a little picture here, no here, maybe here, who knows. And there will also be links to all these books down below where you can buy them off Amazon. So my first book is Alan Sugar, What You See Is What You Get. So this book is really good, especially if you like Alan Sugar. It's a really good read. It basically tells all about his childhood, all through his business with Amstrad and all his other business ventures up until roughly he started The Apprentice, which is the English show of the Donald Trump show in the US, if you didn't know. It's a really good read. Definitely recommend it and go check it out. So my book number 2 is from an author that you may not have heard of, but you may have if you kind of know about motivational speaking. You may have heard of this guy from the UK. His name is Burton. The book is Business Life Just Got Easier. This is a really good book. It's about 40,000 words, and when I was reading it, it's definitely one of those books that just makes you kind of want to get up and go and start doing what you've been planning to do. So it's a really good read, especially if you're kind of fed up at work. Read it on the way to work in the morning, and over time you should get happier and start doing what you want to do. So give that one a read and tell me what you think about it. I'd be really interested to hear. Book number 3 is from one of the dragons from Dragon's Den, James Caan. Well, used to be from Dragon's Den, not in it anymore, sadly. His book is called My Journey from Brick Lane, I think. Just checked. My Story from Brick Lane to Dragon's Den. Really good read again. It sort of talks about his childhood and how he left home at like 15 to to sort of go into London, make a career out of it. How his father would kind of expect him to go into family business, so he had to tell him that he didn't want to do that. He is very resourceful, very can-do attitude, and if you're thinking of starting your own sales business or something to do like that, then definitely want to read. His story is great, and I think that he is just one of the really down-to-earth entrepreneurs and that everyone should look up to. It's always a good thing. Now, number 4, you cannot have a book reading entrepreneurial list without having the great Richard Branson on it. Now, you should definitely read his book. He's got loads of books and they're all fantastic. But one of my favourite reads, still to this day, is definitely his autobiography, Losing My Virginity. Talks about his childhood, all his hot air balloon adventure, how his family dealt with him doing that. And as you read it, you can just really get a real sense of his passion for business, his passion for wanting to do things differently, his passion for wanting to create his own brand, that started from like the magazine he started in school to the first record label, for the first record deal, all throughout his career, and he's still going. I mean, it's crazy. The Virgin brand is insane. It's the way they do things within the company is great, really great ethos they do. People like to work there, which is an amazing thing, and this book is definitely one of my favourite books to read, definitely one of my favourite autobiographies to read of all time. So yeah, give that one a read, and like I said earlier, let me know what you think, tweet me, and we've got one more book to talk about. So my last choice of this top 5 books that I think, this is my personal view, and these are not top 5 books of all time, these are not top 5 must-reads or something like that. These are just top 5 books that I've enjoyed and I think that you will benefit from. So my last book is called The Wealth Dragon Way, It is written by John Lee and Vincent Wong Wang. Probably saying his name wrong. But these two have got two property investors. They now go around the UK, Asia, throughout the whole of Europe doing motivational talks, motivational seminars, social media packages and all that sort of thing. They are really very two inspirational guys. I've watched John Lee talk a few times, and the way he does it, the way he carries himself is very cool. So I read this book very recently, actually a couple of months ago, and it's brand new out as well, and it is really good. They both basically they both write it, so they both tell their stories at the same time, which is quite different for business books, but it works really well, and you can just see their stories and their challenges, their hardships, their failures, their successes. It really kind of gives you an insight into how property investment works and just how the business mind works, really. So these two guys, definitely look them up and give this book a read. All these books are available on Kindle. All these books are available on Amazon. Waterstones, your local bookshop. Keep your local bookshops in business, of course. Or audiobook. I love listening to audiobooks on the tube, on the way to work, and things like that. Remember, the more knowledge you have, the better position you're going to be in. So books is one of the best things to read. If you don't have time for it, make time. Audiobooks, Kindle, there's no excuses not to read. Just half an hour a day will help you and improve you. Think of some topics you like, find the best books and give them a read. It's simple. Again, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe here, and until next time, I shall see you. Have a great week. Thank you for watching. Bye.